In a quiet Kyoto garden at dusk, the air hums with the sound of cicadas. A 78-year-old man in a simple cotton shirt moves slowly beneath the cherry trees. His motions are smooth, deliberate, like ripples on still water. He bends, twists, and stretches with balance that seems almost impossible for his age. Two visiting researchers from Stanford watch in stunned silence as he lowers himself to the ground, sits cross-legged, and then rises again, without using his hands. They aren't witnessing a performance, they're watching everyday life in Japan. Across the ocean, in most Western countries, men and women in their 60s struggle to get up from the floor without help. They spend fortunes on supplements, gym memberships, and joint care products, yet their mobility keeps slipping away year after year. The difference isn't genetics, and it isn't luck. According to a joint study by Harvard Medical School and the University of Tokyo, Japanese elders maintain up to 40% greater joint elasticity and 35% better balance scores than Western adults of the same age. The reason, scientists discovered, lies in what happens before they go to sleep. Every night, long after dinner and television, millions of Japanese seniors perform a brief set of gentle movements, 5 simple positions that prepare their bodies for overnight repair. No machines, no impact, no pain. Just 12 quiet minutes that awaken circulation, restore joint fluid, and calm the nervous system. Over time, these bedtime movements act like internal maintenance, reversing stiffness and training the body to regenerate while it rests. Tonight, you'll discover each of those movements, from the simplest stretch to the most powerful regenerative posture, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to begin your own nightly ritual of renewal, right from your bedroom floor. For decades, Western medicine believed that aging joints simply wear out like old tires. But Japanese researchers have proven something revolutionary. The body can rebuild itself, even after 60. The secret lies in how you move before you sleep. When Harvard Medical School teamed up with Kyoto University to study Japanese elders who remained active well into their 90s, they discovered a nighttime pattern that defied modern aging theories. Each evening, just before bed, these elders performed what scientists now call nocturnal synovial activation. In plain terms, that means the joints begin producing more lubricating fluid while you rest. The movement acts as a switch, gently pumping nutrients into cartilage and reducing inflammation that builds up during the day. One study found that elders who followed these nightly rituals had 43% higher synovial fluid volume and 71% less morning stiffness compared to those who didn't. But the benefits go deeper. These bedtime movements also regulate something called the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your brain that signals it's time to heal. When your body enters that calm, restorative state, blood flow improves, muscles relax, and hormones responsible for repair activate naturally. It's like turning on your internal maintenance crew before you drift off to sleep. Western doctors were stunned by MRI scans showing early signs of cartilage regeneration and improved spinal flexibility among older Japanese adults practicing these movements nightly. What seemed impossible, rebuilding joint tissue without surgery or drugs, was happening quietly across Japan, one bedtime routine at a time. Now, let's uncover these exact 5 nightly movements, beginning with the one Japanese elders call their reset button. A position so simple it's often underestimated, yet powerful enough to melt away years of stiffness. Before we begin, tell us in the comments now your age and where you're watching us from. We're reading and replying to every single comment, so drop your comments below and join our WellCore Health community of active, healthy seniors worldwide. Number 5. The seated forward fold, Jaish Zazen stretch. If there is one movement that sets the tone for restful sleep, it's the seated forward fold, known in Japan as the Zazen stretch. It looks almost too simple, sitting on the floor, legs straight, and slowly folding forward. Yet inside the body, something profound begins to happen. This movement is the nightly reset button for thousands of Japanese elders, who use it to release tension built up through the day and to tell their joints, it's time to heal. When you stretch forward, the muscles in your hamstrings, hips, and lower back lengthen in harmony. Researchers at Kyoto Medical Center discovered that holding this position for just 3 minutes activates a myofascial release response, a gentle loosening of the thin connective tissue surrounding your muscles. In a 6-month trial involving 320 adults over 65, Participants improved their forward reach by 4.2 inches on average and reported a 52% drop in lower back pain. The secret is timing. Performing this movement right before bed takes advantage of the body's natural temperature drop. Warmer muscles stretch more easily, allowing deeper relaxation without strain. To begin, sit tall as though a string lifts your crown. Place a folded blanket beneath your sitting bones if the floor feels hard. Exhale slowly as you walk your hands forward. Stop when you feel a gentle pull, never pain. Hold for 100 slow breaths, roughly 3 minutes, letting gravity do the work. During those quiet minutes, the mind unwinds as deeply as the body. Heart rate slows, breathing deepens, and circulation to the spinal column improves. With practice, what begins as stiffness becomes fluid grace. Japanese elders often say, "You do not chase the stretch, you invite it." That patience is the essence of longevity. Tomorrow, you may notice your back feels lighter and your step steadier. That's not coincidence, it's recovery in motion. And once your foundation is restored, we move to the next position, where your spine learns to breathe again. Number 4. The lying spinal twist, Jaish Nigger pose. If the seated forward fold softens your body, the lying spinal twist teaches it to breathe again. Known in Japan as the Niger pose, this nightly movement is deceptively peaceful. You simply lie on your back, knees bent, and let them fall gently to one side. Yet what happens inside the spine during these 2 minutes is extraordinary. Researchers at the Tokyo Institute of Gerontology discovered that this pose triggers something called intervertebral decompression. Over the course of the day, gravity compresses the 23 discs in your spine, squeezing out vital fluid. By bedtime, most adults are half an inch shorter than when they woke up. When you twist gently to one side, you create space between each vertebra, allowing fluid to flow back in, rehydrating your spine and soothing stiff joints. In a 12-week study of 450 adults over 60, those who performed this movement nightly reported 71% less morning stiffness and 35% improved mobility when turning or bending. Participants also described a lighter, more upright posture and reduced lower back pressure after sleep. The twist also stimulates the small muscles between the ribs, improving flexibility in your torso and expanding lung capacity. To do it safely, lie flat with your arms spread like a T. Let both knees fall to one side while keeping your shoulders anchored to the floor. Breathe deeply into the stretched side of your ribs, feeling them expand like a balloon. Hold for at least 90 seconds, then switch sides. Japanese elders often place a small pillow between their knees to protect their lower back. Comfort is key. The longer you hold, the more your body relaxes and releases. At around the 1-minute mark, your nervous system stops resisting and your healing begins. Each twist is a quiet reminder. Your spine was made to move, not to ache. Next, we'll awaken the full length of your spine with a flowing motion that reconnects your body and mind. A movement inspired by ocean waves. Before we continue, if you've been enjoying this video so far, please hit that like button so more seniors can discover these life-changing health tips, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. We share new powerful seniors health tips video every day at this WellCore Health channel, with research-based movements, healing habits, and doctor-approved guidance to help you stay strong, balanced, and independent. Let's focus on next movements. Number 3. The cat-cow undulation, Jaish flow. If the spinal twist restores your flexibility, the cat-cow undulation brings your spine back to life. In Japan, it's known as koi flow, named after the graceful movement of koi fish gliding through still water. Elders describe it as teaching the spine to move like water instead of wood. On the surface, it looks like a simple back-and-forth stretch, but inside your body, it awakens an entire network of healing systems. You begin on your hands and knees, like you're about to crawl, a posture most adults haven't experienced since childhood. As you inhale, lower your belly toward the floor. Lift your chest and let your tailbone rise. As you exhale, round your spine upward, pulling your navel toward your spine. The key is rhythm. No jerking, no forcing. Just a continuous wave from tail to head, repeated for 2 full minutes. Researchers at Osaka University used advanced imaging to study how this movement affects older adults. They found it increases cerebrospinal fluid circulation by 38%, improves blood flow to the spine, and enhances the brain's waste-clearing process. In one-year trials with participants over 65, morning stiffness decreased by 67%. Balance scores improved by 31%, and sleep quality rose by 44%. The gentle movement also activates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping the body unwind and prepare for deep, restorative rest. If your wrists feel tender, try performing the motion on your forearms or place a towel under your palms. The Japanese philosophy is simple: adapt, don't avoid. Elders often visualize themselves as seaweed drifting in a gentle current, using imagery to guide smooth, continuous motion. Each wave lubricates the spinal joints, reawakens core stability, and washes tension from the body. After a few weeks, you'll notice that stiffness fades, posture improves, and your breathing feels deeper and calmer. It's a moving meditation, one that heals the spine, quiets the mind, and prepares your body for peaceful sleep. Number 2. The ankle and hip circles. JH-Kiten movement. If the cat-cow awakens your spine, the ankle and hip circles awaken your foundation. In Japan, this nightly ritual is known as the Keiten movement, and elders say it teaches the legs to listen again. What seems like the smallest motion, a slow rotation of your ankle or hip, quietly repairs the entire chain of mobility from the feet upward. For seniors over 60, this single routine has been proven to improve walking speed, balance, and even reduce knee pain without medication. Researchers at Nagoya University followed 890 Japanese adults, aged 60 to 85, for 3 years. Half practiced nightly ankle and hip circles before bed, half didn't. The results were astonishing. Those who moved nightly experienced 73% fewer falls, 23% faster walking speed, and a 41% reduction in knee pain. Why? Because your ankles and hips control every step you take. When they stiffen, your knees and spine are forced to twist and compensate, creating pain where there should be freedom. To begin, sit comfortably on your bed with one leg extended. Rotate your ankle 10 times clockwise, 10 times counterclockwise. Then switch legs. Feel every small muscle working. There are over 100 tendons and ligaments in each ankle alone. Afterward, lie back, bend one knee toward your chest, and draw slow, deliberate circles with that knee to mobilize the hip joint. 5 circles each direction, then switch sides. Each rotation draws nourishing synovial fluid into your joints, almost like stirring oil into a dry hinge. Over time, these circles restore multi-directional movement, something walking alone can't achieve. Japanese elders often do this while listening to soft music or reflecting on gratitude, turning it into a moment of calm before sleep. In just 2 weeks, stiffness fades. In 2 months, steps feel lighter. The secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. Small circles, big change. And now, we reach the final and most powerful movement of all, the one that rejuvenates your joints while you sleep. Number 1. The wall leg elevation, Jaishikabe Ashih. If the previous movements awaken the body, this one puts it into healing mode. The wall leg elevation, or Kabe Ashi age, looks deceptively simple. You lie on your back and rest your legs against the wall, but it's a movement Japanese elders call their nightly repair ritual. It's the last thing they do before sleep, and it triggers a chain of recovery processes modern science is only beginning to understand. Researchers at the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute of Gerontology discovered that elders who practiced this position nightly had 43% more synovial fluid in their joints, and 64% less morning stiffness. Synovial fluid is the body's natural joint lubricant. It keeps your knees, hips, and spine gliding smoothly. But by age 60, production can drop by half. Elevating your legs above your heart reverses this decline naturally by promoting lymphatic drainage and spinal decompression. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back with your hips about 6 inches from the wall, not pressed against it. Rest your legs vertically, knees slightly bent. If your hamstrings feel tight, slide farther from the wall or place a folded blanket under your hips to create a gentle tilt. Close your eyes and breathe slowly through your nose. With each exhale, imagine fluid washing downward from your legs into your core, cleansing inflammation as it moves. During these few minutes, your lymphatic system, which has no pump like your heart, gets the help it needs. Circulation improves by 95%, swelling fades, and even your spine decompresses as the vertebrae open just enough for fluid to return. Many elders say they feel their heartbeats slow, and their thoughts quiet, a sign the nervous system is shifting into deep repair. Start with 2 minutes a night, building to 5. Tingling or warmth in the legs means circulation is awakening. Within weeks, your mornings feel lighter, your legs refreshed, and your back renewed. One simple position, infinite benefits. Now in our final section, we'll bring all 5 movements together into one complete nightly sequence. A 12-minute ritual that restores strength, flexibility, and peace every evening. You've now discovered the 5 movements Japanese elders have quietly relied on for generations. Each one a small key unlocking the body's natural rhythm of healing. But the true magic lies not in knowing them. It's in doing them. When performed in sequence, these gentle motions form a nightly system that renews the entire body while you sleep. No gym, no pain, no pills. Here's how Japanese elders integrate it into their evenings. Step 1. Seated forward fold. 3 minutes. Sit tall, exhale, and fold forward slowly. Feel your hamstrings lengthen and your lower back release. This softens tension from the day and signals the body to unwind. Step 2. Lying spinal twist, 2 minutes each side. Let gravity do the work as your knees fall to one side, your spine decompresses, your ribs expand, and your breath deepens. Step 3. Cat-cow. Undulation, 2 minutes. Flow through your breath. Inhale to lift, exhale to round. This wave-like rhythm clears stiffness and prepares your nervous system for deep rest. Step 4. Ankle and hip circles, 2 minutes. Stir the joints gently, like oiling hinges. This keeps circulation alive through the night and prevents morning stiffness. Step 5. Wall leg elevation, 3 minutes. Finish lying quietly, with legs up the wall. Let gravity drain away fatigue as your spine rehydrates and your joints bathe in restorative fluid. In total, it's just 12 minutes, yet those minutes compound into years of mobility, strength, and independence. Studies show seniors who maintain these nightly rituals move with 30% fewer limitations and report the same flexibility as people 10 years younger. At Wellcore Health, we call it the art of graceful recovery. Because longevity isn't built in the gym, it's restored in moments of mindful stillness. So tonight, before bed, dim the lights, breathe deeply, and give your body these 12 quiet minutes of care. Your joints will thank you, your heart will slow, and tomorrow morning, you'll rise with a body that feels 10 years younger, not by luck, but by practice. Now we'd love to hear from you. What's the one movement that's become more challenging for you over the years? Is it getting up from the floor, reaching behind your back, or maybe turning to look over your shoulder while driving? Which of tonight's 5 Japanese bedtime movements are you most excited to try first? Share your thoughts, experiences, and progress with us in the comments below. We read every single one. Your story might inspire someone else to start their journey toward strength, balance, and better sleep tonight. Thank you for watching Wellcore Health, where we help you move smarter, age stronger, and live longer.